So my name is Karin Písaříková. I work at the Faculty of Architecture as an assistant professor, and I also manage international relations for the faculty.
My name is Alex Bykov. I'm leading my studio and also running course on architectural photography at the Faculty of Architecture in Brno. I can start. Well, probably ours, I would say not even approach, but maybe our participation in this workshop, especially working with Elena and George, were more about being inside members from Brno and telling the stories which can be delivered only by the residents or people who were engaged in the Brno city development for a longer time than they are, because they came for a while and we know much more than they. And especially, for instance, Karin also is more engaged in the art scene, which is part of a new like reapproaching of this particular place, Bernox or ghetto or cell, whatever how you will call it. So it became more and more open, and artists also trying to deal with this topic. So giving them all these insights, I think, was the main motor for ourselves. As well, I would say that from our side, it's really interesting to be part of this collaboration between AA school and our school, to shared ideas, to shared approaches, even I think more vital, to share these methods of each school and how these methods can be applied to the Brno city. On the side, I don't think that it's even like I don't see it like a challenge. I think it's more as an opportunity, because I do believe in architectural education. I think architectural education is one of the main ways how we can escape from a dead corner of contemporary architecture. And that's why I'm really excited to see all students' ideas, because they are young, they are free, they are not experienced with a lot of stuff, being a professional and practitioner architect. So this freedom of ideas, I think, is really vital. So that's why I'm not seen as a challenge. I'm really curious about the results. I see it more as an opportunity to deliver some ideas which were really like no one expect to see ideas what we saw already during the midterm critics. Some ideas were really, some called it like radical, but I think that this is maybe the future of understanding the city and giving the city a new reading.
I think that this parallel of working with the community and having some characteristics of this area stay in where they are and seeing them as valuable. I see a parallel of our group and the faculty working together with students from London. So when they are coupled and working in groups or pairs, we have students from various cultural background. It's a very diverse group. And I think that they have to, during a work on the project, they have to really find some compromises and ways of collaboration. And I saw a great parallel of working with the community and working maybe with a diverse demographics that we find in the area we are working at. And so in the small scale, students can learn that and then use the similar approach on the larger area. So it's this macro and micro approach that our group has been utilizing. And also one of the methodologies was dividing the area into puzzle pieces. And I believe that approaching an area that is sometimes unloved or seen as a burden, but realizing that having these puzzle pieces form together a beautiful image is important, because if you have homogeneous pieces, they don't give you this richness. So learning to find this richness and these valuable components of the site that at the first glance can seem problematic, I think it's a beauty of also this approach and this workshop. So yeah, considering this, the way how this area is now, and using the strength of not just the population but also of the space and architecture, and sometimes using these maybe disadvantages and turning them into advantage. I think it's a great skill that could be applied, and I would love it if the characteristics of this area were preserved. So this is part of the discussion we are having here during the workshop.